For the Railers, the starters will come out. Belsick, Cook, Horsham, Block, and Bowlby. And Mattoon starts with the basketball as we get things going here in the third quarter. Railer basketball on WLCN Atlanta. 96.3 FN. Jumper in the lane, that's no good. Comes up a little short into the hands of Gavin Block. And you got to believe if this one gets stretched out a little too much, the starters may get a little extra rest tonight, and that's a good thing.
Well, yeah, they're probably going to get a little rest. They'll probably have a workout.
Yeah, Bowlby tried to dump it into Gavin, and Edward threw it away.
Probably have a workout tomorrow, just to kind of get some of the soreness out, and then get ready for Monday because it's a quick turnaround.
Spear over to Cattell. Mattoon working it around, being very patient. Back to what, Josh? They took 12 shots total in the first half. Max Cook on the floor. Dumps it ahead to Podbelsic. 2-on-1. Will dumps it over to Horsham. Horsham had it blocked away from behind. Nice defense by the Green Wave. But as I say, the Railers took more threes in the first half than Mattoon took total shots in the first half.
Yeah, they've been just struggled to get shots off even. And when they've been getting shots off, it's been pretty well contested by the Railers. So tough sledding so far for the Green Wave.
Spear makes a move on Horsham, tries to drive baseline, cut off by Gavin. Max there went over his head, but over to the hands of Pilson. Scott on the baseline going up against Gavin. Little hook shot up and good. Mattoon on a 5-2 run. Gavin fouled down low.
There are times in the last couple of weeks, Jeff, where we've been really pushing the basketball to try and score. I'd like to see a little bit more of it tonight. Work on some things that you're trying to get better at for the remainder of the season, and we really haven't pushed the basketball a lot to score.
Gavin goes right to the lane, flips it up over his head, wouldn't crawl over the front of the rim, knocked out of bounds, and it's going back to Mattoon. And again, you talk about that, Josh, working on some things that maybe you wouldn't in a normal game to try and get a little more comfortable.
Well, that you probably wouldn't have done last night.
Right. But then again, you look at the fact that you can also be developing some bad habits in a game like this,
well,
too.
And that's part of it, too. Effort, all those kind of things can come up bad. And obviously it'll be a different story when we go to Taylorville, or not necessarily Taylorville, but Chatham on Monday, and we've got to play Taylorville. But, you just have games like this where it's not quite as enthused.
Max called for carrying the ball, so another turnover, and then another turnover as Max has got it on the steal. He goes down the lane, flips it off the glass, wouldn't go down. Podbelsic tries to track it down. They work it around now to Bowlby to Cook. Underneath, Horsham off the glass. Nice hit from Max, up and good.
Nice pass by Max, but I'd like to see Tyler getting in the offensive rebounds there. He got another offensive rebound on that missed layup by Cook, and it was a nice to see Tyler doing some different things rather than just shooting the three.
25-8, Railers on top. 5.5 to go here in the third. Inbound to Bowlby. Get it to Bowlby. Back cut, Gavin off the glass. Nice. That's good, and he's fouled.
Yeah, nice pass by Bowlby too. Nice backdoor cut by Gavin Block, and a nice lead pass by Bowlby. Gavin did a nice job of using the reverse layup, the rim to knock off the defender and put it up and got fouled, and is going to go to the line for one.
Ben Veith, number 15 for Mattoon's, picked up his third foul. Gavin at the line. He has 8 so far this evening. Free throw on the way. Make it 9. (28-8). Railers are now up by 20. Mattoon breaks the Railer pressure. Wetzel back over on top to Spear. Now to Pilson. Scott trying to set a screen for Pilson. Instead, they work it around left side to Spear. Spear kicks it down in the corner. Jumper on the way from Cattell for 3 is up and good. 28-11. Max hands off to Gavin. Cook dumps it down to Block. Gavin backing, spins, turns off the glass, and good.
Well, that's what you like to see, too. Gavin Block going to the post a little bit. I'd like to see Bowlby in there. I'd like to see Gavin a little more in the block. Of course, you can bring Conrady off the bench and put him into the post and make some offensive post moves.
Railers with the steal. Cook ahead. 3 on the way. No good. Bowlby's going to be whistled going over the back.
That's all right. Bowlby going strong for a rebound. I'm okay with that. at least we're aggressive on the offensive boards. We didn't do that a lot last night, and tonight we've been hitting the boards a little harder.
First on Bowlby, first on the Railers here in the second half. 30-11. Railers with the 19-point advantage at the 4.5-minute mark of the third. Pilson dribbles through traffic between the circles now, picks up that dribble, works it around to the right side to Cattell. Makes a move on Horsham, screen from Scott. Pilson. Now over to Cattell, top of the key. Nice move inside by Spear, off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound to Bowlby, ahead to Max. Cook in the front court, now to Podbelsic, right corner. Pod's going to drive the baseline, kicks it over in the corner to Bowlby. Railers again working around the perimeter, under 4 minutes to go in the third. Railers enjoying a 19-point advantage. Well, looked like he got it stuck on his hip there,
yeah,
no call.
Take it.
Yeah, the officials probably want this one over quick too. Gavin makes a move, nice cut inside to Will, and Pod's going to get whistled for steps.
Yeah, it wasn't a bad pass though, but the problem with the pass is you're throwing a backdoor into traffic into our smallest guy. If you throw that to Max Cook, it's probably a different story. He might have a little bit better chance of getting it up and onto the rim, and Pod just traveled with it there, but not a bad backdoor pass.
Foul on Horsham in the backcourt, so that's the second on the team, first on Tyler. Nice job by Gavin as he intercepts the inbound pass. Another turnover from the Green Wave. Bowlby on the right wing, looks to make a move, goes baseline, kicks
nice
to
pass.
a cutting Max, who missed the layup. Another layup missed by the Railers, still a 19-point lead at 30-11.
Yeah, just concentration.
Jumper on the way, that's up no good. Railers there for the rebound, Bowlby comes out with it. Cook into the front court. I think the students section chanting, "We want Joey."
Yeah, I don't know that they're going to get him tonight.
Pod pulls up, 15-footer is good.
Nice little pull-up by Pod. A lot of times he's been taking that all the way to the basket, but he pulls up right at the free throw line, and just a nice little free throw, and he puts it right through.
Will now with 9 on the night.
10 seconds.
2:40 to go, and there's a 10 count. In fact, he was just a tiptoe away from being in the front court. And another timeout's going to be taken by Mattoon at the 2:39 mark. 30-11. They're taking time. We will as well. We'll be back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Lincoln Railer Basketball. 2:39 left in our third quarter here at Roy S. Anderson, along with Josh Komnick, Jeff Benjamin with you. 32-11, a 21-point advantage for the Railers. And it just seems like the Railers have been on cruise control from the opening tip.
Yeah, they have. That's probably an understatement, but they have been in control. And that's been nice. We've gotten out to that lead, and we talked about, Jeff, to get some guys in, and as we bring Danovsky in now and Cruz, and getting some guys some rest. We're going to need it. We've got a long week of basketball next week.
Bounce pass, Gavin backing again, looks to turns in the lane. Jumper won't go, but he's going to the line, shooting two.
I like the post up, I like the entry, but I don't like him going away from the basket. We've got to get some kind of move going toward the basket. And it looked like he was going to try and turn and face and shoot on the guy, but I'd like to see him go do the same move he did just a minute ago, where he went right to the middle and had a nice little hook over on that side. A lot tougher to block.
Gavin's free throw no good.
But although it's nice to see that where we're getting some post moves by some of our bigger guys.
Second one on the way. That one is good. Gavin now with 12. 33-11. Railers on top. Cattell to Spear. Inside to Pilson. Pilson back, Spear. The corner to Wetzel. And again, Mattoon must think there's 6 or 7 Railers out there.
Yeah, they're having a tough time finding a lane, a driving lane, or even a shot at it.
Podbelsic strips it away. Podbelsic's going to pull up for 3 and left it way short. Rebound comes down to Scott.
Yeah, that wasn't a good shot.
Stolen away again. Gavin's going to take it strong. Contact, a blocking foul.
Nice.
Count the basket.
Yeah,
Yes.
nice job by Gavin. He made a great steal and just went right to the hoop. He said if nobody's going to step in, and some guy tried to step in his way, but it was late. And showed great strength by the sophomore to get that ball back up on the rim and got it to go.
Foul is on Spear, his third. Heard one of the Mattoon fans yell, "Come on, Green, take it to the basket."
First
I think
time
they're trying.
We've heard anything from the Green Wave tonight.
I think they're trying. It's just...
Yeah. Our defense has been okay.
Oh, yeah.
It's just, you can tell they're a little bit overmatched.
Gavin was just at the free throw line. This one up and good as well.
I got 19 turnovers right now, and when you've got several more turnovers than points, that usually doesn't spell well.
No. 36-11. Railers on top by 25. Pass it back over to Spear near the Mattoon bench. Coach Josh Forsyth. Thought Mattoon was going to fire a three, but Podbelsic did a nice job of closing out on him. Cattell. Pilson wouldn't take the three. They tried to dump it into the high post, and Podbelsic's there for another steal by the Railers.
Yeah, looks like Coach going to run maybe some plays here that...
Backdoor, Cook will reverse, good.
Yeah. That play works on Lanphier, let alone Mattoon. So that's a good play, and it's well timed by both guys, and mainly Max Cook and Podbelsic. They have great timing on most of their back doors.
38-11. Railers have scored 10 in a row, and then traveling is going to be called on Mattoon.
Traveling violation is Railer ball. For the Wave, number 15, Ben B.
36 seconds to go.
Out of bounds to Lincoln.
Got to believe the fourth quarter is going to be heavy-duty folks we don't get to see much of. Gavin, top of the key. Another backdoor. Podbelsic, another reverse. This one no good. Down to 12 seconds. See if Mattoon realizes the clock is ticking down this time. Three on the way. It's up, off, no good. Rebound to Max Cook. And that's how our third quarter will end, with Railers well in control. It is Lincoln 38, Mattoon 11. Back with the fourth quarter in 60 seconds. You're listening to Lincoln Railer Basketball.